Alright, we are live. We'll get everything up today in a moment. Over my secondary laptop. We can continue in normal mode. I did a bunch of things. I fixed some stuff, finally. So for anyone who's wondering, you cannot have the NVIDIA app. Oh shit. Let's see if I can't do this running now. Okay. So I use auto FPS. Hang on, I'm just sort of settings thing here. Let's see here. Yeah, so you cannot run Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 while at the same time using the NVIDIA app. At least not with DirectX 12. Or, sorry, not with DirectX 11. Yeah. Sure, I just want to set this up to... And then back. Then I need. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. So, anyway, that was my issue with it. Yeah. So we've had some setup changes. First thing is I have decided at this time to completely remove the yoke, the Logitech flight yoke from the setup entirely. I will no longer be using any flight yoke. I have decided to stick it out with Thrustmaster. Actually, Thrustmaster exclusively at this point. And I decided to stick it out with the Airbus side stick. And that's what we're going to be using today. Today's flight is from Frankfurt to... You know, I said it was going to be Gatwick earlier. This thing's going on with Gatwick right now. I bought the version of Gatwick that's listed on AnyBuilds, and it's not working. So we're going to fly to Heathrow instead, which is only flying north, and we're going to do it in Vatsim, of course. So yeah. Let's go ahead and make our flight plan. Actually, let's go into SimBrief and let's go ahead and make that flight plan. We'll be flying via Speedbird 901. New. We are British Airways. We're going to be 901 today. From Frankfurt to Heathrow. And we'll be flying the 737. 737-800. Generate flight. With an alternate of Manchester, apparently. That's probably not the alternate I would go with, but the difference that it does give me some time to get to house. Okay, wants us to go via 18. 18 here at Frankfurt. We'll open up Updraft in a moment. Do it. Let me go ahead and shut up the stream now. channel live. Actually, you want studio. So you can edit it. The other thing is I did some monitor switching around, right? My main monitor is still going to be this one right here that the webcam is sitting on top of. However, I have swapped out my Scepter one, which is now over here, with my LG one. Content live. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and file this with the lovely folks over at Vatsim. We are going to do a video at some point with how to get into Vatsim. At least all my tips. I know that everyone's tips are a little different. Looking at hotel rifle. That's fine. And know what pronunciation doesn't have us. We don't need 3-1. We don't need 3-0. We can go 3-2-0. Heathrow via Speedbird 901 Frankfurt. Okay. Perfect. Let's come over here to Frankfurt. I have a custom version of Frankfurt, using the version by Orbex. Right here. Let's first swap out this shoot thing. Flying me. We could kill Karga today. Yeah. That'll be good. Sure is Connor. I guess that's one of those things, right? I mean, it's like, maybe with some Vatsim here. Oh, do you see something there? Not a wing chair. One person went back to Frankfurt. Yeah. Here. Little icon, Vatsim.com. Well, they're pushing back. They just push back. So take alpha. Actually, you're not a heavy jet at all today. Frankfurt, I actually find Frankfurt to be kind of an interesting airport, right? We're not exactly fine. We're not a heavy jet. Actually, we could go. They're taxing now. Okay, let me go ahead. So I know I said earlier we were going to use GSX. We're not going to be using GSX today. There's no possibility. GSX is just too bad. You don't need to go over about it. I have a startup procedure. So I suck at certain things. It is click on it. 2020. That's interesting. I don't actually. Kofi and re-download. Oh, by the way, all my links in the description in a moment. Direct cruise. All my startup procedures that I follow, but I don't follow them all the time. But all the startup procedures I do follow, they're from a guy named John Beckett. And when able, I will update the description. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. This. There we go. Okay. First things first, ground operations. Let's go ahead and let's get some ground power. Oh, there we go. We should have some dome lights. Where are the dome lights at? You should have some dome lights. Here. So. What's this? Whatever. Some things I need to throw that there for a moment. What's right here? There. Fuck, motherfuckers. Okay. Weather, live, and live. Oh shit, we're not connected to the Vatsim network yet, are we? Okay. USB 901, BAW901. Ba-da-da. Okay, let me see here. Getting the batteries above would probably help. Sorry, it's Control 3. Sorry, they changed the like main button. There we go. IRS. Let's go ahead and get these. It's 2. Shift. Yeah. A firm. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Electronic flight flag. Okay. Yeah, now we got big beating. Got an ETC online. That's fine. Was it in it? Let's go ahead and grab one of those. That we are at. Go Delta Delta. Foxtrot. We're at Frankfurt. And our gate number. What gate number are we today? What is our gate number? Actually, import flight. Let's import this from SimBrief. It's this one. Here at Sand Echo. Sorry, my bad. You're at Sand Alpha 13. All this matchup as well as they're going to. Okay. Okay. What's next? You can arm the emergency lights. Anyway, let's go. We want to arm those. Window heat. Okay, just time for the FMC. It is time for the FMC round. We can request, and we're just going to request this. That'll go across from SimBrief. Select a route. That all looks appropriate. I'll go over and choose. Give it a moment. And we will go ahead and load it in. So. Load. Meantime, we can go ahead and get some fuel set up. Is that 2/3? Yes, that would be more than enough fuel. Okay. Save. Oh, wait. Return. Let's go ahead and activate that. Execute. Thanks, please. Departure arrival. We are departing today via runway 18. You're at Frankfurt. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is the BAW901 Sierra Sid. Okay. A BAW901 Sierra Sid, and then we are arriving into London via 27 left. That'll be an interesting one. He does like to approach. Of course, we always got the ILS. Jesus. Makes sense. Lamb. Okay, this Lamb. Lamb transition, and we are going to look into a hotel. Okay. Logan to Hotel Lamb transition for the Alice to 7 left. That makes sense. Now it's just a pretty strong crosswind. That's fine. We get better at crosswind landings anyway. So. Okay. Let's see here. TCAS. That should be somewhere. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and just continue down this checklist. Let's go ahead and get our takeoff parameters for today. Let's see here. Performance. Import from OFB. Yes. Actually, 918. Need to go into the. Actually, let's get a. It's an init ref. You don't worry about cost here. Reserves, I don't know how much then. Our reserves, what am I worried? aircraft. Then weather, import weather. That gives us our altimeter information. Okay. 1515, 152, 146. And let me just see your 310 for our yes. Flaps. What does it say for flaps? Flaps 5, that makes sense. Oh, speaking of flaps, that was bad. That's really bad. So it's no secret that I've been using the Airbus throttle. But it's no secret that I've been using the Airbus throttle here. And we're gonna use for this flight. So I can get up and show you a bit more. 1515, 152. I bought the side bits for it. I bought the side bits for it, so we're gonna have a much better speed brake functionality now. We're gonna have the parking brake. That's an important one. And we're also gonna have better flaps, right? We're gonna have an actual like flaps axis instead of like this, instead like the buttons, right? The buttons haven't been that bad. It's just that sometimes they don't decide to work. I'd rather just be able to look and be like, I'd rather not look at the screen, right? And I'd rather just look here and be like, okay, flap set. Okay, what's our QNH looking like? Are we able to get ATIS information from this? I don't think this doesn't function the same way, I don't think. Yeah, because there's no like trackpad. Right. Let's see here. Is there like a nav page or a radio page? Menu. Not to worry. I'll just look it up. Not to worry, I will just look it up. Shut up, Adobe. That's in radar. Yeah, QNH 1034. That's on the high side of it. It's still within simple limits. 10. 34. And just to verify that it's doing a little bit on the high side, we are using live there. Yes, we are. 1034. Surface wind 190 at 3. Visibility 7,000. It's pretty good. Oh, by the way, I highly recommend anyone who is going on Vatsim, I highly recommend that they take a Vatsim ATC course. I'm doing it right now, but even if it's not just for, even if you have no interest in being a controller, A, you get the ability, but B, it teaches you so much, right? For example, how to read meta, right? So I know what to look for now. I'm given a bunch of jumbled shit that most people can't read. Right? I look for Q, and then the four numbers after that, and that gives me my Q and H. Okay. Let's see. Flight directors to on. Speed 1. Set our initial speed to 180. Heading. We're heading to 19 now. Actually, they're all. Or the IRS source. So we're taking off runway 18. I need some charts. I need some charts. Okay, 1918. Alright, so anyway, our heading for today is 176. At least that's our departure heading. By the way, in case you're wondering, the runway numbers, the runway heading is directly correlated to the runway number, right? So, you might ask yourself, why are there only 2 runways at Heathrow? Why are they 27 left, 27 right? Why are they just not named 1 and 2? It actually has to do with the way that they name runway headings, or the runway numbers. They're directly tied into. They're directly tied into the heading of the runway, right? That's why you might physically have only 2 runways, right? You'll have 4 different runway numbers, right? They're rounded to the nearest whole value. They're rounded up or rounded down, right? So here we're at Frankfurt, right? The heading for this is 176. We're taking off runway 18. Heading for this 176. Actually, they might be rounded upwards entirely. I'm not clicking on that. See. Okay, altitude. What does our nav Boca to Lima have our nav looking like? Okay. Speed max 250 knots below flight level 100. No, it doesn't say anything, so we're fine. Doesn't say anything. Transition altitude 5,000. That's important to note. We're going to flight level 310, which is high time. quite high compared to what we usually do. Actually, we usually do 3 times. I should start remembering 320. For this time, little flight here, we're going 320, and that'll make our descent challenging. Okay. Let's see here. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump 1 on. And now I can go ahead and get our APU started. Okay, cabin pressure to cruise altitude. Oh, we probably have some of these lights on. We need to get our TCAS down with it. We don't have a transponder code, do we? TA only. TA, alright. Yeah, we do. That's fine. No, that worked. Oh, it might just be TA. Okay. Seatbelts 2 on. And now we are on. And I believe we're on the EPU. Yep. Okay. We are ready for some push and start. Ground operation. Let's go ahead and release ground power. Let's go ahead and make sure that there's no traffic around us. I don't think there is. Oh, we got updated. Just verify our altimeter. Our METR number. 1034. What? That's it. So change. Go ahead and pre-plan this. Push back. Pre-plan. Push back. Yeah, toolbar push back. It's the best out there. Frankfurt traffic speedbird 901 is pushing back off gate Alpha 13 onto November 5. Frankfurt traffic. So. In the meantime, we can get our other pumps on. We need the APU plane on, don't we? Okay. Ground. Start. There we go. Let's not forget the packs this time. Yep. They are truly functional. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my word, we got 2 Heathrow flights today. We got 2 Heathrow flights! Wow! From Frankfurt to Heathrow. We got 2 of us. There's 2 of us. There's Speedbird and Condor. Under 120 kilo. We are Speedbird 901. Actually, technically, we are also a Condor flight because because British Airways technically doesn't operate the 737, which that's what my advice for. Gotcha. Chat at BAW. Sorry. Charlie Foxtrot Golf. 120 kilo. Golf, 120 kilo. I think they're the same aircraft as us as well. See here. Oh, they're an A321. That's interesting. You know, we do fly A321. Just sort of take a look at and we're trying to get into contact with those guys. There. Sounds like they just disconnected. And they did. That's fine. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get our hacks running now. To get those on. You don't need the APU anymore. Oh shit. I think that would have helped. Okay. Oh, they're still there. We'll taxi by in November. We'll just taxi November. November 5. Frankfurt traffic speed bird 901 is going to be taxiing November 5 November, and then we will hold short runway 18 Frankfurt traffic. Just gotta verify something. It says we have a discontinuity somewhere. I don't think we do. No. Food. Ba bum 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 bum. It's kind of insane how that single move has a trim like that. Oh, these other pedals kind of not doing a great job today. Automatic RTO. Speed brakes. Okay. Bum 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 bum.
Frankfurt traffic, window 120 kilo, look at the instructor. Frankfurt traffic.
Our first rodeo coming out of here with the 737. Charlie, Foxtrot Golf, 120 kilo. Just curious, you're en route to Heathrow as well, correct? I asked because I was going to ask if you or just want to follow me. No, there you go. That's right. This should be a really, really quick flight today. Be a really, really quick flight today. and get to flap 5. There's not that much more to go right now. Yacht dampener on. No.
Stop 1243, Frankfurt, Control, good evening.
Kilo is pushing off. He's pushing. Charlie Fox Truck Golf 120 Kilo. Hello, if you would like, I'm also en route to Heathrow. If you want to sort of follow me so we can make up some traffic and have a good time, just let me know. Bum bum bum. Okay, coming now. Yeah, we ought to get a move on now. We ought to get a move on. Ground vehicle, just gonna go straight through us. This is quite a big airport, actually. This is bigger than Heathrow. Heathrow could use an airport in Frankfurt, unfortunately. But they designed Frankfurt well because you got like, Frankfurt has 4 separate runways. 8 if you count the numbers right. They got one going like this, right? They got another one going like this. And they got one sort of going down the side, right? And then they got one up here. Yeah, we ought to get a move on now. We ought to get a move on. Keeping an eye on everything. Ah, this taxi is turning into a horrendous taxi. I'm gonna use the cross window. Flight controls check. Flight controls double check.
Frankfurt traffic, Candle 1910 Kilo, taxi by November, home fit on runway 18 for departure. Frankfurt traffic.
Frankfurt traffic speedbird 901 is holding short runway 18. We are now going to enter onto runway takeoff. Frankfurt traffic. We didn't announce all that. Probably did not need to announce all that. That's fine. Aim for good takeoff. Let me just grab updated MEDAR data for all these guys. Frankfurt traffic, be advised that the current QNH is 1034, surface winds 180 at 4, according to MEDAR data, Frankfurt traffic. Alright, let's get this bird in the air, shall we? Rotate. Everyone.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Begin to track flaps. That takeoff was pretty good. Frankfurt traffic runway 18 vacated. Speed BAW901 is going to be taking the Octa 2 departure with a cruising altitude of flight level 320 Frankfurt traffic. You're way over speed. Actually, we're not that way. .250 knots. Boom, 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 boom. Past transition altitude. Perfect. And if on, it's on. Click more change mode in effect. Speed, let's make speed 280 knots. We are way over speed now. 300 knots. Okay. Oh, Lufthansa. Lufthansa, they are going to an airport I have no clue. Where? Johannesburg, that's what they're going. And just out of curiosity, what aircraft are they? today. They are a 747-400. Wow. That's an aircraft that I have not yet used. There's 747-400. Wow. Bum ba dum bum 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 dum dum bum ba dum do 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 dum bum bum bum. Okay. You're not to measure. Speed is unlimited now. There should not be a super insanely slow flight. Actually, we might want to reconsider operating now soon. Just taking a look at the Logan to hotel arrival. At Logan flight level 250, we have a hold as needed with a max altitude of flight level 410, minimum of flight level 100. By Sabre, we have flight level of 160. By Brazzo, nothing. We do have a speed, but we do have a speed restriction at Brazzo of 250 knots. By Westfall, we have a speed restriction of 050 knots. And then by land, we have to get 7,000. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. We will make it. We will make it happen, though. We will make it happen. And of course, we're gonna auto land. We're not gonna auto land this approach. Actually, I do need to see how well the 737 does the auto land, though. But we use FSI panel one of these days for that. So that's crew. Oh, and up there. Actually, we're gonna amend our crew to 280 and
Frankfurt traffic under 110, line up and running 16.
Currently, Foxtrot Golf, would you 120 kilo? Would you have to be met or not? I have free right here. Conrador 120 kilo, would you like the METAR data for your prior to your departure? I have it right here if you would like it. I think they're taking the exact same route as us. Get Logan to hotel. What is our again? Some brief dispatch. What was our scan? Your new Brenda Abnett. our routes are the exact same. You're in a 737 today. We're going to cruising altitude 280. We don't need it. To be higher. Boom, 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 They are in A321. Be back an hour. But what time was that departure? I'm going to say that was, we've been in the air for about 10 minutes. I'm going to say that was 9:20 departure. Let me just verify that though. Let me just verify that though. 11 minutes. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll call that 9:20 departure. Where is my taxi? There's a stack of cards. No, whatever. That card right here. By the way, guys, this will show up in my Vatsim video when I make it. This will show up in my Vatsim video when I make it. Having a note card on hand with a pen will save your literal arse. You need a notes card and a pen with you when you do Vatsim. Especially if you're doing it, especially if you are at, especially if you're soloing it. Right, you absolutely need it. I haven't done any kind of multi pilot Vatsim, so we can have be friends. Not to mention, I don't know how that would work. I don't really want to find out, right? But have a note card here and available. And make sure you have that pen in your hand most of the time, right? So that was our departing. So we are speaker 901. Okay, departing 9:20. And then arrival time pending. Departure taxi. We taxied via November 7, November 18. Departure. And our initial stand was Alpha 13. But yeah, you can see, have a little note card or have like a little notebook just ready for you. That'll save your mess. That'll save your literal arse. So. Watch me from Millennium Live. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That'll save me. End up since like 6 a.m. So. But I've also had some time to sleep today. Arrival taxi. Let's go ahead and figure out some acceptable gates. So let's see here. This guy's route is practically the same as ours. Actually, it's the same as ours. Yeah, Heathrow's already getting busy. Actually, that's nothing for Heathrow. It's nothing for Heathrow. But in terms of Heathrow, though. Go ahead and find acceptable gates. Anything in Terminal 5 Alpha, 5 Bravo. I wouldn't go into anything in 5 Charlie, just because 5 Charlie really is meant for the heavy jets. You're not a heavy jet today. So. Yeah, we are not a heavy jet today. We are. Yes, so we're arriving to 7 left, which is different than what we usually do. Usually we come in on 27 right. Usually we come in on 27 right. Today we're coming in on 27 left. Yeah. Usually we come in on 27 right. Today we're gonna be coming in on 27 left. That'll be good though. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, anything in anything in Terminal 5 Alpha or 5 Bravo will be beyond acceptable. That's what we actually let's throw down stand 514 anything 57 514 through. I'll tell you what, actually, we'll go 505. That's interesting. That gives us some kind of tax time. Stand 505. Well, that'll be an interesting one for us. Yeah, the side bits arrive tomorrow. We'll do another stream tomorrow night. Don't know when yet. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to do a more technical video. I have a deep understanding of networks, right? I don't have any certifications, but if I were to go after them, I'd probably more likely get it. But I've had plenty of classes over the years to networking, right? I'm gonna show everyone sort of my setup, my home setup here, and then I'm also going to be installing a new wireless access point. Right, and the wireless access point, it's a power over Ethernet one, which means it doesn't need any kind of new wall adapter. It is simply power over Ethernet, which makes sense for me because which makes sense for the purpose I'm going to use it for. My entire room here is going to get its own. Everything in this entire room is going to get its own little wireless network. Right, so my computer is already on its own separate virtual local area network, right? It's already on its own VLAN, right? But I want my laptop to be on that same VLAN. I want my phone's going to be on the same VLAN. My TV is going to be on the same VLAN, right? So yeah, that was the intention. We were 901. Let's see here. What is our ETA? ETA 35 minutes. We should. I don't actually. I think I took it 35 minutes. Apologies. In a few minutes, we will go ahead and begin getting some more information on the Heathrow arrival. Like I said, we're going to be taking the Logan to hotel Heathrow arrival today. I have never actually done that arrival. At least I don't think I have. There's been another arrival that I've done. No, actually, have we ever gone from... I know we've gone into Edinburgh from Heathrow. I know we've gone from Gatwick and... I know we've done Frankfurt to Gatwick. I also know we've done Frankfurt to Edinburgh. I don't think that we've ever done Frankfurt to Heathrow. I just don't think we've ever done that. We've had it. Yeah, we've never. Hang on. We've never done. We've never done this. Baltimore. Heathrow. That was Heathrow. Gatwick A, that was from something. Yeah, something else. That was Boston to Heathrow. Issues delayed compatibilities. That was Boston to Edinburgh. Baltimore to Heathrow. Yeah, now we've to Berlin and to Manchester. You go. Yeah, that's Baltimore. To Manchester. Yeah. So. By the way, guys, I'm gonna start putting links. I promise on the RyanMCFS.com page. I'm gonna begin to put links here soon. To the appropriate streams to go back and watch them. Okay, I think we're at the point now where we sort of want to begin to get some landing data going. Get that and get hidden. Okay. Departure arrival. We've already done that. Okay. To be honest, we can go flaps 15 today. Because there's almost no wind at Heathrow right now. Actually, if there is any wind, it's a crosswind. And we can't do anything about a crosswind. Okay, we got a headwind and a crosswind. Wind probably like 280, 230 for 7. So it's not. It's actually really good. I mean, there's a slight crosswind to it. There's a slight headwind, sort of to almost cancel each other out. But anyway, what we need to know is we need to be over here. Sorry, well, for you guys, we need to be like over here as opposed to like over here. So, and we're coming out of that approach. So yeah, everything lines up appropriately. QNH1031. That's almost the same. That's surprising. Yeah. Visibility 9999. QNH1031. Then some clouds at. No, I'm not worried about clouds. I'm not worried about clouds. Matter is far enough. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and begin to do some landing performance. From Soul's landing dispatch. 7 left. I need flights 15 today. Pro weather. 162, 162. And landing en route. 7 left. I'm not worried. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, well, we're gonna go with the flaps 15 landing. So, 161, that sends the drift of that. I'll also choose 7 left and they check that. We'll throw it in our ones as well. 269 at 101.5. That is accurate. Accurate. And then for our minimums, all that stuff. 277. 277. So your minimum is the lowest you can get with proceeding uncleared. Okay. Right. At your minimum, if you're not clear to land, it's an immediate toka, full power, fly off, go around. Right. Now, usually they will say, "No, they are out of fuel and are in some fuel ones." Or that's our fuels. That's fine. Yeah, at 277 feet, if we're not cleared to land, that's it. Go, immediate, go around, right? Go around, you tell, on those situations, you tell ATC what you're doing, you're not cleared to land, you can't land, you don't know if it is safe to land, it's an immediate go around, right? That is your minimum value, in which you can still initiate toga, while proceeding uncleared. Okay. That's why they gave it to you. Localizer. There. We're all good. 500 by 7 point. It's a 3-degree glide slope. Everything else. Okay. By the way, the glide slope. When I say it's a 3-degree glide slope, here's your runway. Your aircraft's going to be back here. That angle is going to be 3 degrees. At least that's the intention. So, Brenda, we need to begin descent here soon. Heathrow traffic speed bird 901 is going to be arriving via the Logan 2 hotel arrival. Expecting 27 left. Lima Alpha Mike transition. We'll be there in about 30 minutes. And we will begin our descent in about 10. Land board transition. That's that. Land board. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna hold this for right now. It says let me just verify. It's 250 by 250 by Logan. 250 by Logan. Then further descent. 160 by Saber. Basso, then no, actually that's something 0. At the onboard we need our updated QNH. So. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. This next week we will begin descent. It'll be a slow descent, but we will begin it. Then we do have a speed restriction after Saber, so. 250 or not speed restriction. We do lots of. There we go, so I think that's on. Stuck in my head. YouTube shorts shit, so now's a good time to grab ourselves a screenshot for the stream. Which I know you have I have a few things to upload. We're gonna get the weather looking a little bit better. A little bit more cheerful. Just for our arrival in Heathrow. Oh, that'll be perfect. That will be perfect. Just look at how beautiful that is. Beautiful. There we go. And if we can get this landing into Heathrow. It's not live, but that's not much. So. Yeah, we're flying the 737-800 today. So. By the way, pmdg does a great job with all their aircrafts. The two big ones, though, that the two must-have if you're going to buy from pmdg are the same two I have. The 777-300 and then the 737. The 777-300 Echo Romeo and then the 737-800. That's what I have. There's almost no difference between the Dash 300 and the Dash 900, but go with the Dash 800 because you can. Did I say Dash 300? Okay. PMDG 777-300 Echo Romeo. PMDG 737-800, right? Buy the 800, right? Worth it because I'm not certain on the liveries. I'm not certain on all the liveries, so. If you buy the Dash 800, you also get the cargo version. You get the cargo version, and you also get the you get the business jet version. So. And the 737 is taken for a really good business jet. So. Yeah, but with PMDG is just one of those there's one of those in which you can't really go wrong. So, you can't exactly go wrong when you purchase an aircraft from pmdg, right? I mean, they do charge you a bunch, but hey, nothing's worse value than a GSX. GSX is just like straight buggy. Actually, Aeronaut and I were talking about it earlier. Aeronaut streaming and I was in chat, right? And yeah, GSX. We have to look at us as a society if we're really looking at GSX and we're really considering it, and we're really buying it. And I bought it. I bought into it, right? I mean, it is straight buggy.
Ryan.
Apologies about that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, with PMGP, you really cannot go wrong with purchasing anything from PMGP. With any modes, though, you have when it comes to any modes, though, you have to be careful with any modes. And for Phoenix, buy the A320. You don't need the A321. You don't need the A319. Not unless you don't want to fly the A319 with a different. There's not really that big of a difference, especially in the flight deck. So, especially in the flight deck, there really is not that big of a difference. Okay, so you slow down a bit. Slow down to 300 knots as we're to this next waypoint. This next waypoint we begin descent. We begin a slow descent, but we do begin a descent. We'll begin to get much picture. So we're arriving by the Logan 2 Hotel arrival, which in this aircraft shouldn't be any issue. Of course, if we were flying the 777, that is a heavy aircraft, which means we'd be paying attention a bit more. That's what we need to do. But we're not flying that today, we're flying the 737, which means we'll be able to meet all these altitude restrictions. Okay, and if we're not able to, apologies. At times my family decides to drive me absolutely mental. Okay. We need to begin to do some stuff. Big time. Big time. Heathrow traffic at this time, speed bird 901 is going to begin descent to flight level 250. We're also going to slow down to 180 knots. Actually, we're gonna begin descent. Actually, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll meet that. Let's go ahead and get updated metadata. Metadata has the QNH 1032. London traffic, speedbird 901 is going to begin further descent at this time. Flight level 160 by Sabre. Heathrow, London traffic. D-Ram's funny. Probably a good thing to do you have a full speed restriction after Sabre? Yeah, it's a very much a straight-in approach. So we're going to change this up a bit. Instead of doing a LAM transition, sure, rival. Here, we don't need any kind of LAM transition. ILS 27 execute legs. We should now have a discontinuity, and we can just do a little bit of a shift. Actually, insert. From Missile. Let me see here. Legs, insert. So this Lamborn. And then we are on the. There we go. So we're gonna instead of doing this like weird lamb like thing here, or sometimes we go like we do a little bit of an S. We're just gonna it'll be so it'll be much more of a straight in approach. Providing us a better thing. Oh yeah. You're flying 737 today. 737's an interesting plane. Once we get onto the ground, we start the APU. Start APU once we get onto the ground. Of course, we're using 7 left. Landing by 7. Is that a curiosity? It's been broken. Once we get past Logan, we will go ahead and slow down. Oh, we're not going to slow down here. We won't slow down once we get past Logan, but we will slow ourselves. Actually, we'll slow ourselves down to 260 right now. So I mean, think of this. We'll need a bit more. We'll need a bit more descent. Transition altitude. What was there? Sun 0. Okay, barometer 277. Or that's our minimum value. I thought our landing into Boston the other day was pretty freaking fantastic. And then also our landing into Heathrow today was also pretty fantastic as well. Okay, landing into Boston was. Tomorrow's fucking Wednesday. This week it's gone by really slow. See it? Ether traffic speed bird 901 is going to begin further descent at this time. 7,000 feet. We are also going to slow down 250 knots or less. Ether traffic. See that? That is the UK, guys. That is the UK. We are entering. Actually, chances are, odds are, we'll absolutely get to fly over London. Not only because the final approach for London, but. Let's go ahead and start off with 11,000. Let's go ahead and start off with 2,000. We are fine if we do it like this. I just need this to be up. Right, so yeah, we're fine. Actually, take on. We can do a little further. Hard to say. They'll on the quicker side. I was yeah, that'll be fine. At Sabre, we slow down further. At Sabre, we will slow down further. Oh, it's interesting. I'm so used to Airbus planes now. I can barely fly them. I do think that in the new sim, the Airbus planes are just infinitely better. I do think that that's the case in the new sim. I just completely mean it. So, I don't actually like to fly the Boeing planes in the new sim. And if you've been around here for long enough, you will have noticed. You will have absolutely noticed that in the new sim, if I'm flying an aircraft, I'm not gonna fly Boeing. It's going to be the cheap one with the Airbus planes, which is just because they are infinitely tons better. The Dreamliner still used this aircraft, right? I mean, they gave you this whole. They gave you a whole tablet in the Dreamliner, and it does nothing. They give you a whole tablet in the Dreamliner, and it does absolutely bullshit. I mean, it is actually it is actually truly mind-boggling how they can let a premium deluxe. You have to pay extra for it. You have to pay extra for the Dreamliner. It is absolutely insane how they can let so much functionality, so much potential functionality leak out of the Dreamliner. And that's both in the old sim and the new sim, by the way. Right? This is a premium deluxe plane, guys. Understand just what that means. This is, you have to pay extra. You have to pay like $50 extra for the sim in order to have access to this particular aircraft. It is absolutely insane that it's not better. Let's see where we slowed. 250 knots or less. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, we'll slow down now. Doing a flaps 15 million today, which is not significant. So, it's the beginning of the river, guys. The grand river that leads into London. Heathrow, not just over there. Just over there. Heathrow's just over there. Can't really see my sight right now, but we're rapidly approaching it. Actually, I wonder if you can. Yeah, you sort of can. I think that's it. Heathrow right there. That's not right. It's more over there. But... Okay. Let's go ahead and get an updated metro data. As of 24 minutes ago, we will refresh that. GNH 1032. Actually, we'll do this. Yeah. 1032. Take you off of standard pressure. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I do sort of want to check out the controls options. I don't know. Take a look at the thing for rudder pebbles. These rudder pebbles have not been going that great in sensitivity. I want it to be linear, I want it to be... Oh, yeah, I want it to be equal. There we go. I have to wonder if that's going to feel any better. I have to wonder if that's going to feel any better. We never turn off the landing lights, it's fine. Oh, we've been lit up like a bird this entire time. It's fine. It really feels fine. Shall we declare an emergency? A passenger emergency. We have to get him to Heathrow. We're already number one. We're already number one for arrival. We're fine. That Commodore. That Commodore 120 kilo is literally right behind us. Yeah. Commodore 120 kilo is literally right behind us. So yeah. In a few minutes we're gonna turn. Okay, gear down on final approach, along with the remainder of our flap setup. We have curiosity on our limits today. Flaps 1250, flaps 250, 5250. We're gonna aim to absolutely perfect this approach. We're gonna aim to, like, I see the possibility. We can absolutely do this. The possibility we can do this is absolutely there. We need to try not to fuck it up. We need to absolutely try not to fuck it up tonight. There's no traffic on ground that way. Still there. No, there's no. So now 4,000? 6,000. Bom, 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 bom. Dun, 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 dun. Heathrow traffic speed bird 901, decreasing the speed of 220 knots. Descending 4,000 Heathrow traffic. Actually, Heathrow traffic make that descending 6,000 Heathrow traffic speed bird 901. Well, guys, that's the beautiful city of London right there. The absolute best scenery in the world. Seriously though, our train level detail is, no kidding, 12. It's set all the way down there. Our train level detail right now is set to 12. Our object level detail is set to 55, so we ain't gonna get any good views over London. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, Heathrow is sort of like right over there. We're direct to lamb chops. We're direct to lamb chops. Now direct our lamb chops to here at home. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Heathrow traffic speed bird 901, descending 5,000. Descending 5,000. Heathrow traffic, be advised, Speedbird 901 is going to be using the approach for ILS 27 left and about 3 to 4 minutes. Heathrow traffic. Oh. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 901, slowing 200 knots. Just going to do our first set of flaps. Flaps 5 at least. It's going to make us wildly fuel inefficient, but that's, we don't even know why we're worrying about that. Oh, the good old London area! Actually, I really love London. So, FPS. Not looking like great FPS, however, it is smooth. Saying we're rating about 35, that's fine. That's not great, but in our object that we're just set quite high, so. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 901, turning, heading 221 for establishment on ILS 27 for localizer. Very static. Just went into the toilet. Let's get approach mode on. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 901, slowing down 180 knots. Notice how we're doing everything quite fast today, right? Now, this would all be impossible in the 777. This would be impossible in the triple. You would not have any success in doing this in the triple. We got 0. That's fine. There we go, there's London. Passing over London. Passing over lovely folks. Lovely fit members. I can make them members that are more if they're more in the Slough area. So I'm passing over London. What up, Brits? What up, fellow guys? Flaps 5, flaps 10. We'll deal with our final set of flaps in a moment. Once established, we descend. Slow to final approach speed. Slow to final approach speed when appropriate. Yeah, we are beginning to pick up the localizer frequency. One there. One guy. Turn when ready. Actually, so I don't know. Yeah, but a moment. Give it a moment. It's about to intercept the placer.
Heathrow traffic, Seabird 56 Super, entering the big in transition, 427 right, Heathrow traffic.
Yeah, we missed it. Ouch. That sucks. What did I miss? Then we're what you doing? Heathrow traffic, speed burden 901, established 27 left localizer, we'll descend with glide path, runway 27 left grid to land. Okay, going where's our, of course, no wonder why. And of course, 269. Oh, it's establishing yourself. There you go. Gear down.
Seabird 56 Super, Heathrow traffic, turning to the base 427 right, Heathrow traffic.
Flying manual. We're absolutely gonna suck at this. It's feeling really steep. I don't know what's going on with the ILS frequencies, I don't know, but whatever it is, I don't think we have any time to worry about it. So. We need to. If this is working, we'd be getting a glad step warning. Ouch. Ouch, the frames.
Heathrow traffic, speedbird 56, turning onto the 10-mile final for 27 right. Heathrow traffic.
Heathrow traffic, I believe I already said this. Speedbird 901, clear to land 27 left. Heathrow traffic. Approaching decision height.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue. It's doing quite good.
50. 30. 20.
And Heathrow traffic, last call, speedbird 56, super fully established, 27 right.
That.
Heathrow traffic.
Tell me where I went wrong with that. Right. Alright. Tell me where I went wrong with that, and I will happily point you in the direction of I did everything right. That was 10:35 arrival.
That looked very smooth, 901, good work.
Oh, thank you. Something's broken. We're in taxi Alpha 5. Is it 10:35? Then taxi Alpha yeah, that's one. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 901 is going to be taxiing Alpha to stand 512. Heathrow traffic. Yeah, that landing was actually really good. Despite us essentially not having runway in sight. Yeah, no, that landing though, that was A level landing there. That was like that was top level landing. You can turn off on it anyways. So. So we can get in this particular aircraft. Yeah, our person Heathrow. It's the one on the broken side right now. I reckon. So. Sure. Getting that APU running. Let's say operate. I freaking love this version of Heathrow. I really love this version of Heathrow. Despite it being a little, appears to be a little bit broken right now, but I'm not particularly that worried. That'll definitely be a short. That will definitely be a short. Five. 512. Five 1-8. 5-1-7. 5-1-6. 5-1-5. 5-1-4. 5-1-3. This one's us. Okay. Best way to do this. Get a little behind it. And let's go a little bit further. We ought to go a little further than that. There we go. That ought to be pretty good. Yeah, let's go a little further.
Heathrow traffic, Super 56 Super, vacating 27 right, Alpha 11, taxiing Alpha, Charlie, Alpha,
Heathrow traffic, condo 120 kilo, on final port to runway 27, Leicester. Heathrow traffic.
Okay. Let's get the APU running. Let's go ahead and shut off our engines. We can go ahead and shut off. Packs can go off. Actually, everything can go off now. Let's go ahead and get the jetway connection going. Okay, performance. Is that it? No, it's ground operations. Set chocks. Ground type. Let's see. Ground power. Gotta get the jet weight going. Didn't really get jet weight today. We got the official hotel, the official HSBC, which I think it's still no on the broken side. Just the looks of it. Yeah, that does not look very good. Actually, that yeah, no, that thing is still very much broken, not really compatible with us. Okay. Engines off. Ground power available, which means we can now go ahead and switch off the APU. Get yaw dampener off. Let's get these off. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that landing. In a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that landing. I am actually like somewhat curious. Here we have the stream. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that landing. I want to take a look at that landing again. So, this is a live reaction of me performing on man landing. Okay, messing up so far. Doing a pretty shitty job. I eventually get a suit. I'm like, fuck it, right? Let's go ahead and manually do the approach. I guess we can go ahead and load. There we go. So this is what I'm aiming for, right there. We can see everything. Notice I don't have the autopilot. I don't have the approach at all. I think I set thing. Surely I set something up wrong. But I didn't have it. At that point in time, I decided I'm on the high side, right? Despite, well, actually, at that point in time, I think I decided I'm on the left side. Of course, a few stutters.
Heathrow traffic, Kando 1 kilo, repeat runway 27.
Right. Okay. Then here we are. We're bobbling around like crazy. Sort of. But of course, I'm using my joystick, right? Of course, I believe I'm way too low at that point, so I go ahead and increase the little power, and I pull it back a little bit, sort of end the little mini flare that we've done. Right. Gotta get a little lower. Gotta get a little lower there. So we get a little lower. Right. Here we are. This is the make or break moment, right? We essentially we've set this up completely wrong, but we've done a great job once we get there. Right. Then, see, there we go. Flare and perfect touchdown. That was perfect. That was like a near perfect landing. Horrendous approach. Absolutely horrendous approach. Which the autopilot was working. I pressed the wrong button or something. I'm not familiar with this aircraft, right? But that is actually like really good. Let's go ahead and watch that again. I mean, we're actually going quite fast, but it actually feels like a good proper landing, right? Our vertical speed goes. Our vertical speed at this point is really low. yeah, our vertical speed at this point is really low. We're of course hand flying the aircraft with the joystick. And essentially perfect touchdown. Yeah. That you cannot get that much better with the hand flown landing. I mean, it's just not possible. You really cannot get that much better, especially in the 737. Especially in the 737, you really just cannot get that much better with that landing. That approach was absolutely horrendous, though. Cannot deny any of that. Right? That approach was. I really can't express it enough. That approach was freaking horrendous. But at the end of the day, we pulled it together at like the last possible moment, and in the end, that landing was superb. So yeah. Okay. Just go ahead and throw out the lights, and yeah, no, we're at the point now where where's the battery at? Where's the battery at? And yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna do it for me. BAW901 will be up on Ryan MCFS, or on Ryan. Well, it'll be up on RyanMCFS.com by the end of tonight. Maybe not. Maybe by the end of tomorrow. Next stream going to be tomorrow, probably about the same time, probably about 8:30. We're gonna set up the brush map. We're gonna do a little flight in the A321, probably by any builds. Probably any builds A321, and we're gonna do much better. We're gonna go ahead and set up the side bits for this thing. Right. So yeah. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you didn't, that's fine. Of course, if you're watching this in the future, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.